Hello, everyone. My name is Bryce Gustafson, and I am a Caucasian cisgender male. In terms of communities that I am in, I'm in the social work community. More specifically, I'm in child welfare. I've been doing child welfare for quite some time now, going on about 8 years. So about a year and a half with the Department of Child Safety and 7 years with the Salt River Human Maricopa Indian community. Throughout my career, I've worked with families who, face a variety of challenges from abuse and neglect to issues around housing, mental health, and substance use. My journey started out as a caseworker at the Department of Child Safety and ongoing, where I gained quite a bit of experience working directly with children and families. We'd offer support services. Um, During that time, we were trying to reunify families, but there's such a high caseload that was definitely difficult to do, which I don't feel at my current position. Over the years, I've transitioned onto a macro level role as an ongoing supervisor. So during my time with the tribe, I started out about a year and a half and 2 years with ongoing, then transitioned over to Child Protective Services. So did that for about 3 years, and then a position opened up as a supervisor in the ongoing unit. So I've been in this position for about 3 years. As cliche as it sounds, my interest in social work, I was drawn uh, to social work because I wanted to be in a helping profession. I'm, pretty committed to staying within child welfare and continuing in more of the administrative aspect of the field. Um, I am in a position that makes, a broader impact on the structure and policies that shape child welfare policies and services. I do realize though that, I might be unable to pursue a clinical role such as earning like an LCSW just because of my macro position. I don't have that like direct clinical one-on-one with clients. So it'd be kind of difficult to obtain. I think it's like the 3,200 hours. Um, but alas, I still want to move forward. I have both my direct supervisor, who she's the assistant director, and then the assistant director both have MSWs. They're not licensed, they don't have like the clinical hours or anything like that, but definitely using their guidance and support have motivated me to continue seeking ways to grow in this field. So although, it would be great to get kind of the micro social work experience, I definitely think I'd feel comfortable in a macro position as I am now. One area that I'm excited to learn about in particular is the idea of community organizing. So, as we know, child welfare works often extends far beyond individual families. So, it's connected to community systems and structures. Community organizing, I think, is a critical tool for creating, systemic change. And while that can be kind of a heavy lift, I believe it holds immense potential in shaping the way we approach child welfare. Um, so I think learning strategies for organizing communities, advocating for better resources, and collaborating with local stakeholders is something I'm eager to explore. Um, yeah, I did in my last one of my last classes, they discussed kind of the TANF grant and the Department of Child Safety. I used to work for DCS, and I didn't realize that almost all of the resources of TANF are being used more for like the investigative side of DCS, which obviously seems kind of like a vicious cycle. People need resources and assistance. They're not getting it. So then, you know, kind of like cyclical poverty to a certain extent. So I definitely think learning how to advocate and organize, there's probably already organizations out there. Learning how to access those organizations would be super helpful too. In all, I do appreciate you taking the time to watch this video. Hope you learned a little bit about myself and good luck to everyone this quarter.